policeman, we're putting away bad guys. Policeman, policeman, we're putting away bad guys.
Hello, everyone. Hi. I'm Detective A.C. Mallet, Springfield PD. How are you? We got a call that there might be some trouble here.
As you can see, we're about to have a wedding here.
Uh-huh.
Now, the groom was a little late, but that doesn't seem like a crime just yet, Detective.
Father, how much would be a little late?
20 minutes or so. He's getting changed now.
Uh-huh. And where would that changing area be?
Right through there. Second door on the right.
Okay, then. Have a nice day. Enjoy. Congratulations. Hey, Brian? You in there? Got a whole church load of people waiting for you out here.
Stay back! I'm warning you, stay back!
How you doing? How you doing? Detective Mallet, Springfield PD. So, slow down. See what's going on here.
This man, if you can call him a man, promised to love me forever. He vowed we'd never be apart, and I believed him. You see this knife?
I'm pretty sure he sees the knife, Sasha.
Oh, funny. You're always so funny. This is from a very expensive knife set, a gift off our wedding registry. Send it back, he said. Send it all back. Well, I did. Except for this. This I saved for you. See, I want you to know how it feels to have a knife plunged through your heart, Brian, to have it ripped out.
So, excuse me. So, you two were supposed to get married?
Yes, and as you can see, the only problem was she couldn't cook. I mean, what else could it have
You
been?
were supposed to love me. It's supposed to be me in a wedding dress, not that chick you met at the dry cleaners.
It was actually at the bagel shop next door.
You think this is funny? Are you
Whoa,
actually
whoa,
laughing
slow
at
down.
me?
It's okay. Slow down. Everything's fine. We can work through this. Just put the knife down. I can help you get whatever it is you need. Okay?
But I need him to love me again. That's what I need. And if he can't, if he won't, she'll never have you. No one will.
Right on, sister. You go. I think you should take that knife and plunge it in his heart and then cut him up into little pieces.
Policeman, policeman, we're putting away bad guys. Policeman, policeman, we're putting away bad guys. Policeman, policeman, we're putting away bad guys.
Dinah, out. Get out.
Is that the best knife you could find?
Can you wait in the car, please? Sasha and Brian and I are having a nice little private chat.
No, actually, honey, you're trying to cop her down. She can even see that. Men, they think they're so clever.
Who are you?
I'm Dinah Marler. It's good to meet you. I see you have actually a pretty decent knife there. Now that I look a little bit closer, I think I registered for a set like that when I was gonna get married. I mean, they're expensive, but they do cut through anything.
You cop, too?
No, I am not a cop. I'm more like you than I am him. I stood where you are right now, and the only difference was I had a gun in my hand, and these are pretty tough to register for.
Okay, thank you for sharing, and we're gonna go back to our private little moment,
No,
okay?
I want to hear what she has to say. You pulled a gun on someone?
Yeah. I didn't just pull it, I used it.
Dinah?
Let her talk!
Yeah.
I killed him.
What happened?
You really want to know? He didn't love me the way that I wanted him to love me. And I think I figured if I tried to stick around a little bit longer, he'd come around and he'd start loving me maybe as much as he started loving her.
Her?
Yeah. My guy left me for a stripper.
He left you for a stripper?
Yeah. Didn't have much class. But I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever hated anybody as much as I hated that girl. Her name was Cassie. And, I think I wanted them both dead. One, because he loved her more than he loved me. And because of that, I wanted both of them to suffer. One day, I found myself in a farmhouse. And I don't know how, but I had something in my hands that was really dangerous.
What? The gun?
Yeah, I had the gun. And I don't know how, but I pulled the trigger because I was so emotional. And suddenly it went off. And I was aiming for her, but it was him that was falling.
You don't have to get into this right now.
Sasha, I shot him. And I saw him there, just lying there. And it's like slow motion when I try to actually recall it, but he was lying there, and I asked him to talk to me, and I asked him to come back, and that I was sorry. But he didn't respond. And he just laid there. And he was dead, and he didn't say a word.
He really died?
Yeah, he really died. And I'll tell you something, the minute that I did it, I didn't feel a bit better. I didn't. In fact, I felt sorry. I felt sorry because I had done a terrible thing. Sasha, you probably are going to have another chance, and I think that it's worth it. Because I'm going to tell you something, you cannot make a man love you. No matter how hard you try, you can't. You can have a second chance, Sasha. Now, I know that you don't think you're ever going to love a man as much as you've loved Brian. But you're wrong, and I know that because I was wrong. Now, let me tell you something. I saw his brother and his father out there. Guaranteed he's gonna be fat and bald in like 5 years.
And you've really found someone else?
Well, I had to go through a few lemons. But yeah, I found my guy. I found my guy, and he loves me so much, I can't stop him from loving me, no matter how much I try to convince him.
And you're over the pain?
No. No, I'm not, and I doubt I'll ever get over that kind of pain. Because the thing is, Sasha, I mean, as much as I am having the wonderful guy and things are going great, you never know. I was jealous and I was insecure, and you know what? I'm gonna have to fight that, and you're gonna have to fight that, probably for the rest of your life, but I mean, you're worth it. You're worth it. And let me tell you something, that's worth it too.
Okay.
You're not gonna be sorry.
I believe you. Take me in now.
Okay. Raphael, could you take her downtown and go easy on her, okay? She's had a rough night. Thanks.
Thank you. Both of you. If you'd like to stay, you're welcome to.
Would you like to watch a wedding?
The good book tells us that love is patient, love is kind. It does not hold grudges, nor keep records of wrongs. Love always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. The bond of a man and woman is strong. But no power is greater than the healing power of love. If you love someone, you will always be loyal no matter what the cost, because love never fails. God tells us that himself, and he is love. Now, if you're sitting next to someone you love today, I want you to take their hand, and I want you to look into their eyes and say 3 simple words. Go ahead. Say, I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
Something changed, didn't it? You experienced the power. Now remember, as long as you live by those words day after day, love will never fail you.
What do you say we ditch these kids.
Now let us acknowledge God's blessing in this ceremony and begin.